everything just shifted dramatically for the New York Yankees. There's been a fresh update dropped by Aaron Boone. It concerns one of the team's key players, which inevitably impacts the Yankees' plans heading into the trade deadline. Add to that a blockbuster MLB trade that has sent shockwaves across the league, and you have a situation that's unfolding rapidly, with big consequences for the Bronx Bombers. Right now, the Yankees find themselves in a surprisingly strong position this season, especially when you consider the significant setbacks they've had. Losing Juan Soto and Garrett Cole, two crucial pieces from last year's roster that carried them all the way to the World Series, was expected to leave a huge hole. Soto, of course, has started to find his groove with the Mets after his move, and Cole's injury has sidelined him for the entire year, following a devastating UCL tear that has him out until at least next season. Despite these losses, the Yankees have exceeded expectations. They've been at the top of the American League East for most of the season and boast one of the best records in the entire American League. That's not something many experts anticipated, especially after losing such impact players. Their resilience has been impressive, and it sets the stage for some important decisions as the trade deadline approaches. Injuries, as always, continue to complicate the Yankees' journey. Their bullpen, a critical component of their success, took a hit recently when reliever Jake Cousins was diagnosed with what looks like a UCL injury, which could mean Tommy John surgery. Boone revealed that while it's not officially decided, Cousins is trending towards the surgery after an MRI was performed. This news stings because Cousins has been an effective arm out of the bullpen, showing glimpses of brilliance whenever healthy, though staying healthy has always been a challenge for him. Cousins' track record with the Yankees has been solid. His career ERA sits at a respectable 2.78, with a whip just over 1.2, and his strikeout numbers have impressed when he's on the mound. Last season, before the injuries began to pile up, he was phenomenal, posting an ERA of 2.37 across 38 innings with 53 strikeouts. His ability to limit walks and home runs, combined with a strikeout rate over 12 per 9 innings, made him one of the bullpen's most reliable arms. The possibility of losing Cousins for an extended period, potentially through the end of 2026, leaves a big hole in the Yankees' relief corps, and that certainly colors their strategy as they look toward the trade deadline. They'll need to be aggressive, especially with Luke Weaver also dealing with an injury, though he is expected to return soon. Weaver has been stellar this season, boasting an ERA around 1.05 and an astonishing whip below .7. Devin Williams has shown signs of improvement as well, but the Yankees front office knows they need to shore up both their bullpen and probably add another starting pitcher before the season's trade window closes. Luis Gil, the promising young right-hander, is also expected back very soon, but the team will be cautious with him. Coming off an injury and still early in his MLB career, it's wise not to rush his return, so Gil might have a season where he regains form rather than dominates. The Yankees front office has a lot on their plate, balancing injuries, evaluating available talent on the trade market, and pushing hard to maintain their place atop the division. Meanwhile, the trade landscape around the league is shifting in ways that affect the Yankees beyond their own roster moves. The recent blockbuster trade that sent Rafael Devers from Boston to San Francisco has ripple effects. Devers has long been a thorn in the Yankees' side, a genuine Yankee killer, and his departure from the Red Sox signals a major shift in the AL East dynamic. Since breaking into the league back in 2017, Devers has tormented the Yankees with power and consistency. Over more than 100 games against New York, he's crushed over 30 home runs, maintained a batting average above .270, and collected nearly 80 runs batted in. Against the Yankees' ace Garrett Cole, Devers hit an incredible .350 average with 8 home runs and a slugging percentage that made Cole's life difficult. That kind of dominance against a top-tier pitcher is rare and gave Boston an edge when these teams clashed. With Devers now heading to the Giants, the Yankees will face him far less frequently, only about 3 games per season when the two teams meet, unless they cross paths in the World Series. For Yankees fans, that's a huge relief. It means one less lethal hitter to worry about, one less opponent with the ability to rattle the team's pitching staff consistently. It's not just Devers' move that matters. The Red Sox, once thought to be one of the Yankees' biggest rivals for the division crown, are now dealing with a lot of turmoil. Losing their star third baseman, combined with other injuries like Alex Bregman's significant time on the sidelines, has left Boston vulnerable. The tensions that bubbled up in their clubhouse over playing time and position battles, especially involving Devers and Bregman, further complicated their season. Devers' refusal to move off third base, despite the team's requests, eventually led to his trade request, accelerating a breakup that had been brewing beneath the surface. His arrival in San Francisco, where Matt Chapman already mans third base, could lead to some interesting developments, including possibly making Chapman available for trade. The Yankees might keep an eye on Chapman, who is an elite defender with a solid bat, and could be an attractive addition for a team looking to strengthen its infield and right-handed power. All of these changes reduce the competition for the Yankees in the American League East. With the Red Sox faltering and the Orioles struggling as well, the path looks clearer for New York to claim the division title once again. The Yankees are likely to double down on their efforts at the trade deadline, trying to secure the bullpen arms and starting pitching depth they need to make a deep playoff run. This team is playing well. They have the talent, the experience, and now, with fewer obstacles in their division, the Yankees are in a prime position to make noise in the postseason. The window to win a World Series is wide open, and the front office appears ready to make the moves necessary to seize this opportunity. Looking beyond pitching, the Yankees are also expected to target additional offensive firepower. The trade deadline always sparks rumors about the team chasing impactful bats to complement their already potent lineup. With the AL East less crowded due to the struggles of teams like Boston and Baltimore, the Yankees' window to dominate is wide open, but that doesn't mean they'll be complacent. The front office understands that the competition in the postseason will be fierce, and adding another reliable bat could be crucial in pushing past the divisional and league championship rounds. The departure of Rafael Devers from Boston plays a significant role in this narrative. Not only does it reduce the immediate threat from the Red Sox, but it also shifts the balance of power in the division. Devers have been a nightmare matchup for New York pitchers, especially Garrett Cole, whose career had been slightly overshadowed by Devers' ability to consistently get to him. Without Devers in the picture, the Yankees' pitching staff can breathe a little easier, at least when facing Boston. This development could also alter the strategy for the Yankees scouts and front office when evaluating potential trade targets, as the Red Sox may look to rebuild or retool rather than compete head-on for the division title. Rafael Devers' move to the San Francisco Giants adds an interesting twist. The Giants, long in search of a bona fide superstar, have landed a player who can consistently produce and energize their lineup. For the Yankees, this means they may face a stronger opponent out west should both teams meet in the World Series. However, the Yankees' focus remains on their own division and playoff aspirations, and Devers' absence from the AL East is undeniably a net positive for them. The complicated relationship between Devers and the Red Sox front office also sheds light on the sometimes messy business side of baseball. Reports of Devers showing up to spring training out of shape and refusing to shift positions underline the tensions that can arise when star players and management clash. His trade request wasn't just about baseball. It was about respect and control, issues that many players grapple with as they try to balance their careers with the demands of their teams. Meanwhile, the Yankees have an eye on other potential additions, including Matt Chapman. The Gold Glove third baseman could become available if the Giants decide to prioritize Devers at third base and view Chapman as expendable. Chapman's elite defense and solid bat will be a perfect fit for the Yankees, especially with their desire to bolster the infield and add a right-handed power hitter to their lineup. The Yankees' willingness to explore this possibility shows their strategic thinking, acquiring a player who can immediately improve both defense and offense while fitting into their competitive timeline. As the trade deadline approaches, the Yankees are expected to be very active. The team understands that to win a World Series, they must build a balanced roster that can handle the physical and mental demands of postseason baseball. Injuries have tested their depth this season, but the resilience they have shown speaks volumes about their character and determination. Aaron Boone's leadership continues to be a stabilizing force. His transparency about injuries and team needs fosters trust and keeps the fan base informed and engaged. Boone's ability to manage a roster full of stars, young prospects, and veteran role players alike is critical as the team navigates the rest of the regular season and the high-pressure environment of October. The Yankees also benefit from having a solid core of players healthy and performing well. The leadership of veterans and the emergence of younger players stepping up have kept the team competitive despite adversity. The mix of experience and youth gives the Yankees flexibility in how they approach games, whether it's relying on seasoned clutch performers or unleashing energetic newcomers eager to prove themselves. As the summer heat builds and the trade deadline nears, the Bronx faithful are watching closely, anticipating the moves that could define this season. Will the Yankees pull off the trades needed to plug bullpen holes and add offensive firepower? Can they maintain their top spot in the AL East and avoid the wild-card chaos? The answers lie ahead, but one thing is clear. This team is determined, well-led, and ready to make its mark. The story of this season is still unfolding. Injuries and trades will shape the narrative, but the Yankees' resolve and hunger for a championship remain unchanged. With every update from Aaron Boone and every move in the trade market, the excitement and stakes continue to rise. The Yankees are poised to chase one of baseball's ultimate prizes, and their fans couldn't be more hopeful. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. In the ever-unpredictable world of Major League Baseball, where rumors often travel faster than fastballs, a new storm might be brewing in the Bronx. According to recent whispers coming out of the Yankees clubhouse, veteran slugger Paul Goldschmidt has reportedly raised eyebrows with bold claims of internal sabotage, igniting a firestorm of speculation and unease within the organization. Goldschmidt, acquired in a mid-season move that was supposed to bolster the Yankees' struggling lineup, is said to have voiced frustration behind closed doors. While no official statement has been released, insiders claim that the first baseman has confided in teammates about feeling undermined from within. What exactly that entails remains shrouded in mystery, but sources close to the team suggest Goldschmidt believes that someone inside the organization may be deliberately working against his performance, or at least not offering the support expected of a championship-caliber franchise. Some have pointed to a string of curious decisions surrounding Goldschmidt's usage and preparation routines. Whether it's odd batting order placements, questionable rest days, or sudden changes in coaching advice, the pattern hasn't gone unnoticed. The result? A noticeable dip in performance for a player known for his consistent output. Could it all be coincidence? Maybe. Baseball is, after all, a game of slumps and streaks. But the timing, paired with the Yankees' recent string of losses and a growing sense of disunity in the locker room, has only added fuel to the speculative fire. The idea that a player of Goldschmidt's stature would even hint at internal sabotage speaks volumes about the current mood in New York. For now, the organization remains tight-lipped. Yankees management has refused to comment on any alleged unrest, and Goldschmidt himself has avoided the media spotlight in recent days. Still, the buzz continues to grow louder. Is something rotten in the heart of the Bronx Bombers clubhouse? As the season wears on and the stakes get higher, all eyes will be on the Yankees. Not just for their play on the field, but for signs of deeper discord behind the scenes. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.